Little review here on my Hardhead Veteran Ballistic High Cut Helmet. Before I go too far, I know there's probably some people out there who are going to say, oh, HHV is the Olight of ballistic helmets. I get it. You know, everybody wants Gucci gear and all this other stuff, and you know, I'm right up there. I like having nice stuff. I like spending a lot of money on things. But you know, in reality, I don't ever really plan on getting shot in the head regardless of whatever I am wearing on top of my head. So I don't think it's really that big of a deal. You know, I probably could have saved my money and just purchased an OpsCore helmet. Probably would have been way better. But hey, sometimes we live and we learn. But I just wanted to give a little review on this helmet specifically. Just some things that I feel is, you know, decent for the price. And then a couple things that I feel, you know, isn't ideal just because of the way it's designed. And so let's go ahead and just jump into it. So just like an overview of the helmet itself, I did get the, I've had this probably for, man, I'm going to say, well over a year now. Haven't really worn it too much. But I have, you know, taken it out and worn it and whatever. And, you know, the comfort overall is good. I can't complain. The different inserts that they have, don't mind the little sticky, you know, Velcro pieces that are in there. I'd been messing around when I first got it with all the different inserts, until, you know, sometimes I grow my hair out kind of long, and then, you know, I have to take some of the stuff out because it gets a little too tight. And then sometimes I get a haircut. And, you know, I sometimes have to put stuff back in to get it to fit right. But, you know, that's no big deal. That's just more of a, you know, personal issue. So overall, you know, the comfort is pretty solid. I know they do make a kind of a spongy insert, you know, that you can get, and they claim that it's pretty good. I'm not going to spend the money to do that. It's $160. For that insert, and I don't really see the benefit in it for myself. Another thing that is a good idea, and I like it for the simplicity of it, but other than that, it's this little magnetic disconnect here for the chin strap, which is great. You know, if you're just using one hand, you can just kind of clip it and it'll grab it and put it in. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it is pretty bulky. So you got this bulky, you know, it is metal, kind of sitting on the side of your face, sticking out. It just seems like it makes it kind of not, you know, the chin strap itself not sit perfect on your chin. I know some people like to wear the chin strap under their neck. I really don't. So I prefer, you know, to be a weirdo and actually wear it across my chin. And you can buy replacement you know, head straps and everything. I think you can get like Team Wendy or whatever and swap these out if you really, really wanted to. Obviously, I don't wear this very often, so it's not like the end of the world the way that it fits and sits on my head. Another kind of negative to it is these Ear Pro, you know, mounts. They put a lot of tension on these little rails here. And the only thing is, you know, don't mind the cheap Howard Light Ear Pro. I would go out and buy more expensive ones, but, you know, I got a wife, so I have to sometimes work around that and, you know, sadly get a little permission to spend a little bit of money every once in a while. But hey, that's the life of a married man. But if you, I don't know if you can really tell, where are we? But it does kind of put a lot of pressure there, and makes it kind of hard for these to actually sit more comfortable, you know, like really up against your ear. And so it's almost like these really wouldn't do really any justice. You'd probably have to put earplugs in and then put these over it for it to actually feel like it's doing its job good enough so you don't go deaf. And I did have them mounted on this lower one right here, but the problem was that when you went to go try to pull these back and put it backwards, there was so much tension that when you go to pull it, it was like pulling the helmet with it, and it just wasn't comfortable. You'd have to like put one hand on your head, move one, and then do the same for the other one. And I guess you can buy, what is it? I don't know if it's maybe the OpsCore one, or there's another brand that you can buy. But I think you'd have to buy, obviously the good hearing protection. But for the most part, it's not bad. If you're just kind of somebody that likes to go do some casual shooting, and you like having a little bit of gear, and you're not trying to go bankrupt over it, $500 for something, to have on your head. If you have, night vision, you got the, a metal mount there that you can put your night vision on. You can go out and run and gun and do your thing. Most of us aren't going to wind up in a combat situation here in the civilian world as of right now. Anything can change the way things are going. But overall, most of us could get away with just, something to put on your head, especially if you're somebody that used to be in the military. Like myself, it is sometimes nice just to have gear on when you go out and you're shooting and stuff, just to kind of work on the, some of the old skills and stuff that you used to have, and you want to be able to, train and kind of keep those fundamentals and stuff going. But, if you're somebody that's kind of up in the air and you don't have a ton of money, and you don't listen to all the naysayers and all the the critics of everything else who are you think people are gonna laugh at you because you didn't go out and spend $2,500 on a OpsCore helmet or another, I don't know, or $1,500 for a Team Wendy helmet. Buy what you can. Don't try to make yourself, you don't got to compete with anybody. Buy what you want. This is just a personal opinion for myself. For what this is, you can't beat it for the price. I think it took like a couple weeks for me to get it when I originally ordered it. And like I said, I don't plan on getting shot in the head. And if I do, I probably wouldn't survive no matter what I was wearing, or it would hurt. It's still going to hurt. You're still going to feel like somebody just clocked you in the head with a hammer. So, yeah. That's just kind of a quick little review here of this helmet. If you have any questions, just go ahead and leave a message or a comment, not a message, but a comment down in the comment section. I have a bunch more gear. I'm going to go over some holsters that I purchased from Tier 1 Concealed. I've got, plate carriers, bags and all that other good stuff. So yeah, I want to do more reviews. I want to get out on the range and actually do some reviews out there, some shooting videos, the good stuff, the stuff that people want to watch, if you care to watch just some random dude out there just kind of having fun and doing his own thing. But yeah, so if you like this channel or you want to find out more, or you want to follow me along and support this channel, please do like and subscribe.